Hi beautiful people, I'm back with a Walmart versus Target versus Wish slime review, and before we hop into it, I am having a giveaway for the month of June for a $200 slime package from my slime shop. So all you have to do to enter is be subscribed to this channel, my vlog channel, and follow both of my Instagrams. All of that is going to be linked down below for you. And I also wanted to let you guys know that my slime shop is completely restocked with a ton of new slime, so I'm going to link my slime shop down below as well. So let's hop right on into it and get started with all of the slimes I got from Target. So first off, I got this Crazy Art Crazy Slimy, and this was pre-made slime. I love the neon green color. It reminds me, it's almost like a green screen. It's so fluorescent on camera especially. So I had high hopes for this. I am a huge fan, if you guys saw my last video similar to this, of the Nickelodeon slimes and the Nickelodeon buckets, and I thought this would be very similar, just crazy art, and it was, but just not quite as good, to be honest with you guys. It was very clicky, great for poking, as you guys could see, but it wasn't very stretchy at all. I tried with the whole gallon. I don't know if this was a gallon or how much slime it was actually, but I tried to stretch the entire thing. I tried to stretch like a smaller portion of it, and it was just very, very hard. It felt like it was going to rip at any second as I was stretching it, and as you could see, not really much drizzle or anything. It did have some bubble pops, and it was like stretchy if you kind of did it very slowly, but overall I definitely think the Nickelodeon ones are a lot better, but this one wasn't bad for sure. Like, I still was very happy with this one. Great for poking. If you like that, I would highly recommend this slime. I saw this next one in the store and I was like, okay, I have to try this. This is from Orb Slimy, and this is the Hydro Flow Slimy. And it almost just looked like water in a bag. And as I pulled it out, I realized it was one of those super, super jiggly slimes. From the bag, when I was like playing with it, I actually thought it was like completely liquid, which it wasn't, so that was good. But anyways, it had like these Orbeez beads in it, which I thought was really cool. They stayed in the slime relatively well, and it was one of those super jiggly slimes, so not the best for like ASMR, but it was definitely one of the better ones that I've ever tried. Normally, if you kind of stretch them and they pull into like two pieces, they won't combine back together. So as you could see, I'm testing that out here. I pulled out a tiny little piece and wanted to see if it would stick back to the original bunch, and it did. So I thought that was great. So if you like these types of slimes, this one was definitely one of the best super jiggly slimes that I've tried, because it does all go back together and not stay in a million tiny pieces. So this one was not bad. I am decently impressed with Target for this video. Let me know at the very end which shop is your favorite. But next we're going to move right into Wish slimes. Now this first one, you guys, this was just like a stereotypical Wish slime. So I've actually never seen it come in a little Ziploc bag for a slime like this. And what I mean is, normally they'll put the slime in these little Ziplocs, like if it's supposed to be an avalanche slime or a marbled slime or multiple colors so they don't mix together. This was just one solid color, so I'm not really sure why they just didn't put it all together. Maybe because it was like such bad quality and all the things would not stick into it at all. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Like this, they use such cute little accents on Wish, but the quality of the slime was just like so subpar. Like this, you can't even really play with it. Everything fell out of it. So this one gets a big thumbs down for me, and I just wasn't impressed whatsoever. Going into this next slime from Wish, this one came packaged really nicely, and it was this layered cloud slime. And you guys, I'm actually, okay, I thought this one was so pretty, and I actually picked up on a really nice, pleasant, fruity scent, which was very weird for me. I've never had a Wish slime that came scented. Normally, if it has any smell, it's usually like chemicals or something like that, but this one was really nice. It's like they actually scented it, so I was very impressed, very pretty. So the cloud slime itself, you guys, this is probably like the best cloud slime I've tried from Wish. Now, as you can see, there was a lot of fallout from the snow on my hands, but that could happen literally with any cloud slime. And I just think Wish cloud slimes use like a different type of snow that's a little more gritty. But the actual drizzle on this was really nice. It was very stretchy, and I think this slime was overall just really, really good for, especially for a Wish slime, but a good slime in general. So I was majorly impressed with this. I thought it was so good. Just, it hit all the points all around. And you guys, like, look how nicely it fluffed up. I was really impressed. So besides the hands, it was a good slime. The last slime I have here from Wish, as you can see, got a little beat up during shipping, but no big deal. It didn't crack or anything like that. So this was a grape inspired slime, and I was trying to like dig out the grape charm. And this was like, it was supposed to be like a clay butter fluffy slime, but as you could probably see really soon, it looked just like straight up clay. It was really hard to get out of the packaging, and sometimes I actually really enjoy clay slimes, especially from Wish, if they have like a little bit of slime in it, or it's just a really nice soft clay where you could still stretch it. But this one was like hard. I couldn't even get the clay off of the charm because it was so like slippery. So it just stayed like embedded in the grape charm, so I couldn't even salvage that. So overall, I wasn't impressed with this one. It ripped really, really easily, and it was really tough yet slippery, so it was really hard to play with. Definitely like no ASMR going on with this slime. What am I talking about? But yeah, overall, the last one from Wish was the only slime that I really liked. The other two, they were definitely not very good. But then last but not least, let's move into Walmart, which usually always seems to impress me with their slime. So let's take a gamble this time. I've been wanting to try out this kinetic foam for a very long time. It comes in a couple different colors. As you can see, I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. I think it's kind of wasteful because you definitely have to transfer it into another package. The lid doesn't really seal on it, so I would imagine this would dry out really, really fast if it wasn't completely sealed up. And as you can see, I had the hardest time getting this out of the packaging. It's not like, I don't know, it just stuck to it, and it was very just like slippery and hard and just really, really hard to get out. So the packaging could definitely use some improvement for this, but the foam itself was quite nice. It was a little bit on the tough side, but the packaging said this was more for like shaping and making like figures. Like, it had the question mark, and as you'll see in a second, I make like a heart out of it. Just, you could get really creative. It will hold it shape, and it's still really, really crunchy. So it has a decent amount of stretch, and you know, it does what it says. So overall, I think this one was pretty good. The packaging could definitely use some improvement, and just maybe a more durable package that you could reuse and not have to throw away, or it won't dry out, but you could shape it really nicely. It holds its form. So overall, I think this one was pretty good. Not the best I've ever had, but definitely like on par. The next slime I haven't seen before. This one was called Brainy Putty, and it said super bouncy, melts, never dries out, stretches forever. So I had a lot of high hopes, but the packaging was kind of like stuck. Some of it had leaked out and made it really, really hard to open. But once I finally got it open, I quickly realized this was very, very, very similar to just Silly Putty. And when I think of putty, I think of like more of a slime, just a little thicker. And not as stretchy, but this is definitely like Silly Putty. It was nice. I like rolled it into a ball so I could bounce it, and it got super glossy, so it's cool. It's like Silly Putty, maybe a tad bit stretchier. I don't know what they mean by like melts. Yeah, there was no instructions on how to melt this, so I'm not really sure. It was pretty stretchy. I definitely wouldn't say like stretches forever, but not bad. And then last but not least, I got this Compound Kings Mix and Mash, another one of these like duo slimes. I did one of these in my last video and I loved it, so I wanted to try out a different version, and this was supposed to be a foam and a fluffy slime, and as you guys can see, this one was a big letdown. It had kind of completely melted, and with like store-bought slimes, you can't really reactivate them because they use really different ingredients, so like a borax activator doesn't always work. So I honestly have no clue what happens here. So that being said, personally I think Target won this video, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You could click on over to the side if you missed my past few videos, and I will see you guys very soon with a brand new video. Bye!